Malaika, there are things you do not understand. I am not who you think I am, not who I seem. I couldn't see you standing there, my love, because I didn't think I deserved to dream. Honestly, I shut my eyes when I started to see you. Ask myself, then what happens next? I loved you, but I shut my heart to everyone, fighting battles that left me perplexed. You don't understand what I left in the forest, well, I buried there beneath the ancient trees. You don't know that we had to go find the guardian to bind the snake, to bind a part of me. I can't tell you what I am, Malaika. I can't tell you what runs through my blood. My hunter blood is mixed with serpent, and I'm terrified of what that means for us. Now I sit here wondering what our child will be hoping and praying every single day, that when you hold our baby in your arms, a snake does not slither out, does not slay. That day I went into the forest. When I changed, I found out my father wasn't who I thought. I met my mother for the very first time, and everything I knew fell apart, was for naught. She changed right there, became a snake before my eyes, and I stood there, hunter blood boiling in my veins. But she was my mother, Malaika. Can you see some truths of freedom, some are chains? If I told you that my blood is mixed, it would break everything you know about the brotherhood, about us, about the war, about the oath, about the very ground where we once stood. I can't tell you what I am, Malaika. I can't tell you what runs through my blood. My hunter blood is mixed with serpent, and I'm terrified of what that means for us. Now I sit here wondering what our child will be hoping and praying every single day, that when you hold our baby in your arms, a snake does not slither out, does not slay. My mother told me to fight for you. She said, don't let your child grow up without a father's name. So I came back, I swallowed my pride, I was ready to burn in my own shame. I walked through the gates and went straight to Cabo, my heart pounding, ready to make things right. But the words that came from his mouth, they hit me like a blade in the night. He said another man to claim you, another hunter worthy and true, had asked for your hand, Malaika, and Cabo said the choice belonged to you. Inside me boiled over rage like I've never known. The hunter in me wanted blood, the snake in me wanted to own. I didn't find you in his arms, I found out through a leader's word. But that didn't stop the fire, that didn't stop the rage. I went and found him, I didn't speak much, I didn't think, I just swung, I just fought. I stood at the edge of the brink. You are snake, you belong to me, and I'll prove it for heaven's sake. I fought him in the courtyard, bare hands, blood and bone, not because Cabo told me to, but because I couldn't bear. I left the snake in the forest with the guardian, or so they said, or so I tried to believe. But blood does not lie, Malaika, it keeps an accurate record, it will not deceive. What if our child carries what I tried to bury? What if the curse was never truly bound? I sit here watching you sleep, terrified that the monster in me is still around. I love you, I always did, even when I couldn't say it, even when I ran. I I was never running from you. I was running from me. The snake is in you now, Malaika. And I'm praying every night that our baby comes out hunter, that our baby is alright. But if it doesn't, if scales replace the skin, will you still love me? Will you still let me in?